Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Just ready to lose? You feeling fast today? No. All right. So we're just jumping right into it. Because they're waiting. So what I'm going to start you guys with a win. Okay, why doesn't it work? Hold on. Timer's not on, but I'll fix it here. Good enough. Missiles. Boom, boom. I could have killed him. Watch it just be heat over here. No, we'll go. Well, hopefully these missiles or supers benefit us in some way. Classic. 2 reserves is weird. Raylex, I hate that you have to see this. It actually makes me mad. I'm telling you, it's. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it. That should just be the. No, that's the top. Did he? No, because whenever this happened the other day, I did like 5 in a row, and I was like, man, why can't Raylex see this? I don't think you were around. It just upset me, you know? Okay, it's way left. Schrodinger's Business Center bowling combination, yeah. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I gotta focus up to beat the villain, Eddie. It would appear that we need a lot of E-tanks for something. What's up, Zilla? So I'll definitely grab what I can early on. We're in Brinstar. Map is bottom left. I'm kind of running out of options. It'd be maybe top right of ocean. Yeah, because we don't have bombs. That's bowling. I can go bottom now, but I'm gonna save. So after morph, we'll check bottom. Maybe it'll be like maybe it'll be reserve, Brinstar reserve or something. with bombs, and then I grab an item there. Bombs. So half, right? How's it going, Golden Bat? Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Okay. Let me just see if this is an item that is important. Or no, that's not the top. Fuck. Should have maybe checked the top. I'm not going back for that though. Fuck that. I could check the top. Actually. I'm not abandoning Hundo. I have to make sure I stay ahead of Scotty because he got a 1:13:31. Which is a pretty damn good time, so. I'm giving him some time, though, because he's putting so much effort into it, the poor guy. Okay, power bombs. I really hate the amount of saving required. Just because I don't want to get lost. Is this gonna be heat? I don't want to hit just dead ends, kind of like this. Well, we all know I'm super good at this. I'll just try it. I'm probably just gonna revert. I can't remember how that works. I gotta practice that someday. I'm going. See if I can do this. Ah, I didn't spin. Alright, it's really not required anyways. Because I got the reserves. That's my baby skip allowance. Where's this going? This is just a dead end. Okay. Huh? What are all these reserves doing? Something doesn't seem right. Shit. I fucking hate this. Remember the item that I was talking about? We gotta go grab that now. There's a small chance that it's nothing, but I'm gonna save. Then yeah. That's kind of annoying. I pressed forward and jumped. And it was supposed to be a stationary jump, but I maintained momentum, so that's stupid. But whatever. Whatever. Let's go grab that again. The annoying part is the stupid-ass reserves kicking in. I don't care about that reserve. No. This was also yesterday's title. So it's not just today I'm coping. So that's where you're wrong, pal. No, I ain't gonna win off. Yep, for sure, Squirt, for sure. All right, you die this time, asshole. Please be something good. It's like this is the first thing your mind goes to when you get when you have power bombs and speed booster. It's like almost just a mandatory check. Please be something good like gravity or. Oh. He's a witch. You're a witch. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's go. Now we're out of here. I really don't like being in this area this long, but it is what it is. We don't really have a choice. That's a good powerbomb drop. My day's good. Just had a piano lesson. Made some meatloaf this morning. Some good old meatloaf this morning for lunch. Thank you for the raid, Vad. Appreciate that. I just saw that, sorry. It's pretty good. But yeah, I have no idea if this early game was good or not. It's really hard to tell. All right, then this is gonna be Main Street. God bless. Main Street. That's not a main street. Yeah, nice. All right, let's see what's down here. I know it connects. Somehow it connects. This might be Mother Brain. We're gonna take a peek. It's not. Okay. This just connects to the bottom, right? No, it does not. Why so many E-tanks? My God. What the hell is this map? Right there, okay. I was hoping to stumble upon it on the mini-map, but... We got Mother Brain, we got Torian, didn't leave anything behind, so let's go... I'm already here. I think we just gotta go to Norfair. There's just nothing accomplished yet, so we have to just play closest zone. I think it's the best option currently. I take this, I'm gonna save. Yeah, hope everyone's Tuesday is going good. Tuesday. Thank you, RJ. How's it going? So awful without high jump.
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
There was clearly a better route here, and I didn't take it. Right here. Oasis with Fantoon. Nope. Okay, we got that. I might as well take care of that. We got all that. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Grab the E-tank, come back, grab that thing. Was it this way? No, it's to the right, then down. Ah, we're fine. Yeah. Ah. Did it work because I just didn't hear it? Okay. You must just be doing it wrong. It's fairly simple, Ostrich. All right, I'm gonna grab that. Okay. You just jump and shoot. I mean, honestly, that's it. You just jump and shoot. What the hell's wrong with you, Ostrich? Eddie is live right now, LMAO. Okay. What does that have to do with anything? Are you okay? What does Eddie being live have to do? Was there some context I missed? What the fuck? Okay, so we go through, grab that. Homie got pressed and instantly folded. Yeah. I mean, I'm an SM speedrunner. I know all about Tylenol. Clipped. No, don't. Oh. Let's see what this is. You know I love high jump. You know I'm grabbing high jump. Let's see how long it takes. 21, 25-ish. One reason I also want this is because of this X here. If it's a super, there's like a good possibility I can actually just be go mode here shortly. Soon. I mean, high jump, I feel like this will probably save me the time. It's still somewhat early game. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna do this actually. Need the refill. I'm actually going to do this. Okay. There are a couple X's down there, but I do not like the loop. So I'm going to play for other X's on the way to other zones.
Watch and learn.
Enders,
jumps.
thank you. Or hello. I thought you resubbed. I found all 4 reserves, yeah. Turned off save? Or do we get the save? Oops. Lock. IRL, thank you very much for the 3 months. How's it going? Okay. Really nothing, but I didn't have a save, so... Funny map. Sheesh. I thought I had it. I'm trying. Welcome back, Albert. How was your vacation? I missed you so much. I was curious. Every day I would ask, where's Albert? Where's Albert? I have so many E-tanks. And I'm not even randomized, by the way. Yeah, I think Albert bought it, yeah. France versus Spain. Ooh. So who's left in the World Cup? Who is it? Joe is in there? Okay, okay. Who else? France, Spain, Argentina, and England. So who's kind of projected to win? It's probably pretty close. Like, it seems like every team is good now. Comes down to just whoever performs the best on any given day. Okay. Yeah. I imagine at this point, though, it's like, it wouldn't be crazy to think that any team could win now, right? One of those kind of things. As long as England loses. Well, that's fucked up. Yeah, poor techno. It's not even the right way, but I'm going to grab all these X's that live in Texas. Because then it's just go mode. Well, there was all the stuff to the... No, I think I avoid those and I just grab these. Yeah, so start with this. Should be somewhat quick. I want speeding. Dragon, Mother Brain. Ow. I think we're pretty set here. I'm just gonna grab this and then we're out of here. Yeah. Yeah, Albert? Okay, bud. Trophies? Wait, what trophies? Albert, you ain't got no trophies. Trophies from what? Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. You have your okay. I remember this. Yep. Ranch. Albert played in a club. Like, he's a real deal. Right. You winning? Probably not. Depends on what those majors are. If it's just like Charge, Ice, Varia, then that's pretty rough to see, but let's go bottom here. I haven't saved in a very long time. But I mean, we are go mode now, luckily, so. Albert does handle his balls well. You should be dead. Now you're dead. Don't lose what? I didn't get spike suit, if that's what you're wondering. We'll see. Eddie's he's on a hardcore losing streak, so now I know he's starting to sweat pretty hard. Yeah, some say it's the quietest stream on Twitch. Eddie's stream. We just gotta go this way. Right, there's nothing else here. I mean, there's that, but we got just wrecked ship. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna need some sort of refill here, but we should be able to figure it out. I don't think we've seen the ship, so we'll see how this is looking. I don't need anything anymore. Wait, what? Didn't someone say that, Chad? Thanks, Carter. What's up? How's it going? I like the refill up top better. This is probably Batoon's Hall. Should have just reverted, but... Oh, okay. You're sick today? That's no good. Sorry to hear that. Is it not Batoon's Hall? I should have just farmed there, maybe? I don't know. Spring ball, we win! Should still be? Nah. Well, I'm purposely avoiding stuff now at this point. Okay, so it is. Just need health. Should be quick. Surely. Well, I was afraid I was going to run into the ship, but that's funny. All right, so Fantoon's going to be here. We'll just... Let's see. The kiss of death, yeah. I think this is the last zone, isn't it? So it has to be. Now, where is old Riddler's gonna be, I wonder? Good start to that, but... You asshole. We don't care about Varia. I'm not grabbing any more majors. Save, map, reverts, find Ridley. There's a lot of majors here. We don't have to grab any of them. Ah, got Mo cooked. Jeez. Uh-oh. I just hope that's a one-off. Mo had a absolute god route here. And then he has the audacity to say GG. I'll hit him with a GL. Did he?
Yup, that's
I wonder if he blinds into...
Snipe.
Man, that's crazy. That's really fast. Guys, don't make me pull up Mo's last 20 races. It's actually tragic. So he can get lucky 1 out of every 15 lately for his own sake, for his own sanity.
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
He's 3,100 Oats. I know. He had to, like, lose 15 in a row miserably. So then he can, like, have a one-off and then beat us. And 1 out of 20 is all you need? I don't know about that, buddy. I'm gonna love to hear about your route after this, unless I blatantly missed something. Is there like a refill?
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
I'll go down to Tori and let's see here. I just need to route this out a little bit. Yeah, right there. Okay.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
I could have missed something. I might be getting beat by quite a few people. Who knows? Yeah, the one time Mo doesn't stream. Nice route, Mo. So good, Mo doesn't even know the route. Uh-huh.
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
Yeah, I have no idea what you did to get that time, but... it's pretty crazy. Right here.
8-minute pause menu. Oh my god. This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Playing like Sponge doesn't do anything. So I didn't play like Sponge, but if I did, it's pretty bad, I think. So
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
because it's not like any of those majors are fast to get. Those majors are actually pretty miserable to get. Okay, I don't want to keep saving on accident. Hold on. It's pretty tough with this save here in the way. What? Where's my charger? I mean, it's nice that there's a save. What? Should be good. Okay, I can't take any more damage, so. I think Mo did something that he doesn't realize. No, I think he did something and he doesn't realize it.
Right.
Because, man. No, because most people come in and say, like, they cheated or cheesed in some way. But then when they don't, I'm like, okay, I don't even think that they realized the situation. You know what I mean? It's clear that Mo did something that everyone else did not. You don't even know how you won. Thank you so much for the sub, Neil. Yeah, whenever it's a vibes-based thing, I always am like, okay. I think this is a vibes-based win here from Mo.
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
It's a pretty big gap.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another.
Because even if you go for all the majors and the majors just line up for you. So the majors here, if you go for the majors in Torian, okay, the kiss of death. When someone said, please beat Eddie, I knew that it was coming. It never fails. I knew it. Once Reverse said, please at least beat Eddie, I knew that I was getting sniped.
That's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
I was like, yep, they're in Eddie's stream.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe. Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe. That's a snipe.
Eddie can beat me 1 out of the last 20 races. It's okay. Bukash, thank you so much for the gift sub to Mo. Alright. I'll take this. This is as good as I can get here.
Toxicity level detected.
But I think Mo did something that he doesn't realize he did. Because me and Eddie clearly did the same thing, and I'm pretty sure Mo just vibed this one out 100%. He gives you Varia Charge Plasma. So if you just... Okay, did you go Norfair? You go Norfair first, though. because you absolutely go Norfair first. There's literally no other route. So you go Norfair. Mo also seems to have skipped M. What? You can't skip Norfair, so I don't know how you would skip M. Like, you don't do Norfair all of a sudden last. Like, that literally doesn't make any sense. This is now why I'm like, I think it's honestly just vibes based.
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
Lofter, no. We literally have this discussion every single day. And me and even Eddie would agree with this one. And I know Nitro is on my side here. Like, if you decide to skip N when N is right there, when there's 0 bosses located, and you're not in go mode yet, you are absolutely out of your mind. Especially with a save. Okay, we have this discussion all the time, and literally everyone will disagree because it literally doesn't make sense. It's like someone telling you that, dude, why wouldn't I go in with 5 and 7? Like, I know you raised my big blind, but like I had 5-7, but they were suited. And it's like, what the fuck? You're going all in with 5-7 before the flop?
Unsafe toxicity
Like,
detected.
it's like statistically just bad. But congrats. Hey, Oats, I believe we went to the same high school. At the latest reunion, we were shit-talking your low percent ice time. Wow, okay. Thanks. How many world records you got, Squirt? And if you went to the same high school and you were younger than me, I'm sorry for your graduating class of 22 people. I think my graduating class was like the largest before it just went downhill. God, what a miserable high school that was. Oh. Mine was 12. That's just you being homeschooled, man. But no, literally skipping M and going up to T first is statistically worse. Like, it is just bad, but it works out. Because at this point in the game, and I hate to have to sit here and explain this all the time. So, like, I need to record me and Nitro talking about this so I can just press a button and it can just be me and Nitro on record explaining this. Because this comes up like once out of every 10 races. And it's just so annoying that we have to explain how like statistics work. But you're still in. Oh, God bless you. Do you even have sports if you're actually in the high school that I went to? Is there even any sports teams left? Now, I mean, I have no reason not to believe the person, but, you know, they said reunion. But, you know, I know there are some people that I've watched from my old high school, which would be surprising because there's like 52 people in my graduating class. You can play however you want. It's just quite literally, statistically, the worst option to skip. Because if you find a boss in N and then you run into Meridia or Torian and you find 2 bosses and then you go to wreck ship, and then, or Criteria, and then you find the last boss, you get to skip Criteria and Meridia, or whatever, however you want to play it. Or in this situation, you would play up. So you'd go to Norfair, you find a boss next to Motherbrain. Meridia has, let's say, 2, and then you go into Torian, and it has the last boss. You skip Criteria and wreck ship, and if you don't do that, you never get that opportunity. It is just statistically the worst possible play you can make is skipping that zone when it is that close to you early on. It works, but it is actually never in your favor. It is a bad play.
Yo, sup, idiot? I want the Turian second after Norfair.
Oh, after Norfair.
Yeah.
After Norfair. Let me look at the route from Norfair to why. Well, let me look at the route first, so I can maybe determine your reasoning here. Let me see.
No, I actually think Rudy is better. I actually did. I just wanted to rage bait you a little bit, but you actually were taking it seriously and respectfully, which was a shock. So,
well, looking at this, it's not terrible from there. I don't know.
I actually think M's a little bit better. Surprisingly, after I was creeping on your stream just right now, I actually think M's a little bit better. I was at the refill. I went to M and then I took the refill.
One of the reasons I like this too is because the saves right here. And we talk about this just over and over and over and over and over. We come across this situation to where there is a zone next to Mother Brain and we're just in that vicinity, right? We're in literally the same room. You drop down. You probably take that refill too while you're at it. So there are more opportunities to win if you do Norfair first here than there are if you do Torian first. There are more winning opportunities. That's it.
I think N's better. I think N is the best by they're all very close, right? But I actually think N is the best for to me. N seems like the clear-cut best, but obviously it's like marginal. But I think N is the best because there's a lot of ways it works out nice, right? And like sometimes you'll work your way in a way where you get spat out on the left side, you get the save and you get the X, right? So there's like an exit path that's convenient, but also because it's almost certainly isolated, right? Now there's kind of crazy situations where maybe it loops into M and it gets really weird. But I think N, to me, N feels like kind of a little bit more clearly the best option because it's also this it's the same room as well. You just jump down.
And it's not just the same room. I would argue that even if it's slightly like let's say it's 5 tiles further, it doesn't really matter to me, or like an extra room. It's because there are more variables. There is only one zone below you with potential information for the 3 zones above your head. You know what I mean? If you go up to Torian, there are 3 zones, and you are left with without the end information right next to the finish line.
I was originally fine with going to, because I was at the refill, right? And I originally wanted to go to Turian first, just because I thought it would be easier to get there, because it is a little bit faster to like get to the actual door, right? I'm like, okay, just run right, roll out, go up, right? But once I was taking the toilet, that's when I felt like I probably should have maybe considered NM a little bit harder. And upon looking back, I do feel like M is a little bit better than T after Norfair in my case.
So Mo, I don't know how else to explain this to you. It's because of the variables that you're dealing with. We all have the same information in B, correct? But we can deduce some information here. Norfair is isolated. Meridia might be isolated, but it could connect to T. T will connect to Wreckship and Criteria. Okay, so with that information that we can just figure out from B in our current location, if N has a boss and you go into M afterwards and you work your way up, let's just say, let's pretend there's 2 bosses and then you go into T and there's a boss. You have the opportunity to skip zones, 3 zones above your head, and there's only 1 isolated zone that we can guarantee. That's Norfair. That's why I'm saying, like, objectively, it is just better. We have this conversation all the time. There are some situations to where it's not always the best because it's like a weird mother brain location, you know, or like you would have to go way out of your way. Then you kind of have to like go, okay, you know. No, it's like, I hate having to bring up, it's like you have a 7-5 suited, and then if someone raises your big blind, and then you go all in with your 7-5 suited, and then it's like, why would you do that? Because it's suited.
Bro, I hate your poker analogies, but I agree with you.
Because it's literally just if someone is raising your big blind, you assume that they have a hand that is better than your hand. That they maybe it's like a 70-30%, and you have like a 30% win potential before the flop, right? Why would you go all in then? You can, and then if you win, are you going to go, see, I knew it? The odds are still the odds. And Eddie, I know you are professional. You won like $300 in your professional career. That's great, Eddie. You know, I've won a few $100 too here and there playing poker. That's great.
I actually do. I think an easy way to look at it though is the amount of maps you have to collect if you go to Turian, right?
Yes.
Because the amount of maps you have to collect, you potentially have to collect 3 maps if you go up there, right?
Yeah.
And so the traversal to collect each map, whereas if you go to N and M, you're increasing the chances of having to not hunt for maps if you go up there. So
right.
I think that's good.
Yeah,
there's a good chance you do one more zone and then you get to skip like the last one. It's
yeah, we
funny
just play with.
I didn't have to do.
We just play hoping that we get to skip like criteria or wreck ship, right? That's why you try to take out zones that are isolated and you're like really close to, especially if Mother Brain's right there, I think, because we do have to come back. You get to just remove the isolated zones, and then you get to maybe remove zones that exist above your head or something, But if you play the other way, there's almost no chance. Same applies for going up. You hope to skip M or N.
It is, but I think the difference here is that we are in the hub central to all of them, and the way that it works for Turian could be really bad. It's really perfect for N and M because N and M are extremely likely to be isolated, and you just come right back to this zone, right? But if you get the Turian map, there's a high chance that, for example, the criteria map was like really far. The criteria zone was really far away, right? So if the map was centralized at the front of Turian, then you have to feel really sick if you see the Turian exit, right? Because you're like, oh God, do I go to criteria here? Because it's like, it might even be better to go to M and N before criteria if the map was centralized, right?
Yeah.
But because N and M are condensed in the center as the hub, it's, they're probably just isolated, and it's like you just clear them out, and then you don't get into a dicey situation.
Okay, if you bring this up, I know you have like a 0 IQ Lopter, because that situation, I don't even need to look at the map. I know that we were in wreck ship, and I know Mother Brain was located in Big Pink, the room going to the Decora room, and I know top left was C through the heated room, pre-Megalodite room. Okay, I know the situation. Just 0 IQ. Okay, if you're bringing that up, it's an entirely different situation. All right, well, GG's.
Okay, run it back.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
Bye. And in my defense, can I get things wrong sometimes? Absolutely, of course. I'm not infallible. No, that just peeved me. That's all. Uh-oh, is Raylex gonna be right here? If this is bowling, I'm pissed. Fucking Raylex. He better not be in here. God, why is it gonna be 2 in a row? Oh, timer's not working. Hold on, sorry. Okay, so that timer's wrong. But it doesn't really matter. It's because I had to close the splits. So there's that. We're like a minute in. Just add a minute to this. Because, so this is going to be Big Pink. He said, I just give him shit because he said it's a 90% probability. Essentially that, exactly, I'm annoyed. And it doesn't happen, I swear, when you're not in here. Holy majors.
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
It is common, yes. When he said 90%, though, I just gave him shit because it ain't no way it's 90%. That's all. And then now we just go back and forth. Whenever he's in here, it's like, is Raylex in here? Boom. It's Business Center and the Big Pink and the bowling. That's all. No, I'm fine. I just want to make it clear, like, there is a thing called nuance. That's all. And every situation is different, and that's why we like map randos, because it's very fun to, like, look at decisions and try to make what we assess is the best play at the moment. But people don't look at that in the detail, and then they think I'm being hypocritical. And if I am, I need to recognize that, because I'm trying to be, you know, reasonable, and I want to make decisions that are statistically going to make me win, because I like being competitive. It's fun. It's fun to dial in things with many variables. But it's important that we understand that you change one thing about a situation and it might change the rationale for decision making, and that decision making is then justified because of one variable being adjusted. Wow. Okay. Let's do this. Gravity. You bastard. Oh, I don't even have... Ah, shiza, dude. No morph. We're going a little bit out of logic here. But, okay. Yeah, so, hold on. I'm actually going to grab these while I'm here. I don't want to have to come back. Okay. Fucker! God damn it! Whatever, it's probably just faster to... You had PBs. Oh, I had power bombs? Thank you, sir. Sigh. It's just... Okay. No help, chat. Yes. Got him. The fun route was better. Yeah, I mean, it kind of was, but here we are. That's pretty hard. It's actually kind of annoying. I hate having to, like, do all this. I gotta go grab power bombs. I assume this is just logical power bombs now. All right, we lose. What I gotta do is I gotta like have a situation to where it's just like the last seed, and I gotta do the complete opposite, and then argue the opposite, so I can really drive you guys crazy. Guys, I've never said that. When you try to link like a clip of me saying that, what? What? I never. Huh? Yeah, I'll just delete it. Okay, next step. Let's just go down there, there, and there. Okay, I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of staying in this goddamn hellhole. That was just AI, Oats. Yeah. Lopter's gonna, like, rip his hair out. Oats, I'm trying to get better. Uh-oh, is Lopter bald? Wait a minute. Ain't no way. Okay, there you go. All right, there's hair for me to stress you out and have it fall out. Perfect. Whatever. Go. All right. Let's get going. Grapple. I have a good question for you. Why are not any of the rooms from the start of the game in Rando? Oh, from series? Because they don't really have any value. I guess there's plenty of rooms that don't have value, but it's kind of hard to incorporate those, you know? Yeah, definitely want that refill and E-tank. All right. Exactly. I'd have the clear advantage. You could add Serious Ridley as an objective. And in order to kill real Ridley, you have to, you know, find Series Ridley first. Or as an objective, yeah. So... You can't add a dead end room. Dead end into the room pool? Wait, why not? What's up, Keku? All is well. How are you doing? You win it? No, this early game sucks. Oh, I guess you wouldn't. Oh, that's the issue, right? Yeah. Duh. Doors. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Like, how do you add doors, right? I mean, you could just add a door, I suppose, but... Ridley? True. Okay, I think I'd just go for these majors. So the last... I mean, I think criteria... It's just a save, too. I'm going to need these majors. Is there a zone over here? No, so I grab both those majors, and then I go kill Kraid. Kill Kraid second, just in case I'm going to want that. Yeah, we do this first. Wait a minute, is this the... Say it so. No, we're good, okay. Right? Wait, can I just grab this on the way out? Yeah, no, this is fine. We have charge, but... Okay. Yeah, are they gonna give me $1,000 again? No, we got third. Yeah. You know what? You guys are right. Yeah. That's how it works. I'm going to start conjuring up an excuse here. Well, these majors suck. I thought you died. All right. Well, we lose. All right, I need to make up some excuses now. If anyone does anything else, anything other than what I just did routing-wise, they're stupid. Chat, what do you think? How do we conjure this up? Oh, you're good. That's it right there. That's the strat. That's just an attack. Well, aren't they all the same? I just did what Lofter told me to do. He was, yeah, he was yelling at me, making me feel bad. All right, we head back. We go up to Criteria, then we go down to Meridia. I mean, okay, so there are some, obviously, this is a fairly straightforward situation. I don't think there's really any other way to play it. Because now we're closer to an isolated zone. Yeah. Can we all agree, chat, or do I have to explain myself? Oh, it's no. I remember 2 months ago, you said something that was like something else other than what you just said. I know. Nope, you're dumb as hell. That's a spirit. Tiggleton, what are you doing here, pal? Where have you been? Huh? All right, so pretty much if Riddlers is here, we do leave this zone now. And we're going here because the other zone is really far away. That's why I grabbed the E-Tank, because this up door could have very well just been this room. So. Hypocrite Oats. In that one seed, you said that seed didn't have value because Mother Brain was there. Chat, let's talk about nuance again. And listen, guys, like I said, I'm not always right, okay? Don't clip that. You're only right when it's convenient. Okay, if I'm being inconsistent, I genuinely, as much as it pains me because you guys are annoying, you'd be like, see, Oats, see. I do need to understand the inconsistency. Okay. Told you there's a boss here. It's looking like we're going to be actually playing ammo with a little bit of supplemental beam damage. If I can find, like, wave or spacer. Okay, we have Ridley. I say I just take Ridley out right now. Okay. Should be fine. Now, this is a tough choice, I think. So right now my brain is going, there's available X's. I have 20 power bombs, so the chances of me finding supers here is not only fairly quick, but it's much higher. And then I can just take care of Ridley right now. But of course, there's always the chance that it doesn't work out. Man, should I just revert? And then just come up afterwards? I'm just gonna revert. This is painful. There was no majors. I'm actually going to revert. That pains me to do that. And I feel like normally I wouldn't do that, but I think I have to. So I'm gonna grab that. I go underneath because there's these 2 majors here too, and I just. I need to, like, I'm trying to play for the win here, and this is probably better. We can argue about it afterwards. But this is a tough call. Wait, was there a room in between? No, it's just that. Okay. Ryu, shut up. I love actually, chat, I need to find a way to, like, give more poker analogies that just piss Eddie off. Like, I need to actually come up with, like, terminology that just is going to annoy him the most. I need to conjure some stuff up. I know, that's the thing. That's why I want to keep doing it. What's, like, the worst thing I could say about poker that would just annoy a poker player? A soft 16 in poker? Okay, the thing is, Eddie knows that I know a lot about blackjack. I'm not gonna sit here. Oh, it's a soft 16. Yeah. Tell Eddie to never count his winnings while he's still sitting at the table. No, that's what you do. You actually count your winnings in front of everyone. And then you leave immediately so they can't win it back. Are jokers wild in poker? Okay, it needs to be believable though, because Eddie knows that I know enough about poker to where I wouldn't say, all right, so in poker you have jokers, right? You have wild cards. Like, that's not gonna work. Yeah. That could work. I'd be like, Eddie, what kind of, maybe, Eddie, what kind of poker are you playing, bro? You don't have wilds? Dude, like... You must be playing some weird poker, Eddie. Just conflate it with Balatro. Oh, yeah. The aces were high. Yeah. Wait, are we playing aces high or low? Okay, Eddie. So that last map, Rando, was like you have big slick. I can't say big slick because then you'd know. Let's see here. Hold on. But you have ace king, okay? King ace, and then the aces are high. We're playing aces high. That's all you need to say. Okay, I'm out of here now. That was so good. Okay, so to Bryn. We'll go Bryn first. Wait, didn't we just come from Bryn, though? Yeah, wait, Eddie, can you wrap around, though? Like, wait, are we wrapping around straights? It's like... yeah, you have a king... You have a queen, king, ace, 2, 3. Like, what do you mean that's not a straight? But I have to find a subtle way to like incorporate this though, or else yeah, he's not gonna believe it. All right, I'll conjure it up. Okay, well, at least we know. Just playing for the river. Full shed. a full shed hand. When are they coming out with Balatro 2 to where you can get a Joker that allows you to wrap straights around as well? Okay, I'm so glad Fantoon was here, or else I would have been annoyed. I got the nuts! Yeah. Man, I had the nuts there. Yeah. It's the one term, you know. There's a Joker that lets you skip. Can I survive this? Yeah, sure, why not? There's a Joker that lets you skip numbers. Yeah, when you flop the nuts. That is an actual term in poker. Go N? A cack. You're banned for spoiling. I mean, I'm going Norfair, so why is this bot saying this? Actually kind of crazy. It's okay, it wasn't your fault. I mean, this is actually kind of a good thing. I'm going, but I'm not. I didn't go for every major, so if there's a major that's close, this is the best scenario, I guess. Well, I will. Dragon, okay. You have to blind Dragon. Well, sure. I have to do this twice anyway, so I'm gonna... All right, how much we losing by, fellas? $20 minutes. That would be surprising. All right, we're not going to map a single time. We're out of here. This one's for Raylex.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Go up.
8-minute pause menu. Oh my god.
Why do I make you angry? What did I do? I was toxic earlier.
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
Because I got annoyed. So, yeah. So that's all you needed. Alright, I know I said I wasn't going to pause, but I have to, just briefly. Alright, now let's pretend I didn't pause. Yeah, I was mean to Lobster. I'm sorry, Lobster. This one's for, Shiza. Ew. Raylex, you asshole. This is why I pause. Here I am trying to impress you, and it made me lose the game.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
I don't know if this is faster. It's 450 per shot. It might be if it's faster than this one. If it's faster, it'd be. It takes like less than 8 seconds. It's kind of faster. I don't know. I think my indecisiveness when reverting is what is going to kill this, to be honest. Unfortunately. I mean, maybe. Mo is needing to go on some heaters here. He's been struggling. This is definitely faster to refill. Is there a better refill? Probably, but I'm not going to sit here and pause. Uh-oh, Spain cooking France. So who's looking better, Spain or Argentina? Watch and learn, chumps. No. Oops. Neato, okay. Okay, Neato needed this as well. God bless him. From me? No, it'd be if I get sniped by 5 people right now. As long as I get top 4, I stay neutral.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Probably. Because I didn't start my timer properly. It depends on who the top 3 are, Raylex, honestly. It's it, wreck ship map, so from Torian and then up. Okay. Finn, why do you keep forfeiting?
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Watch and learn, chumps. God dang it, Nitro. He's thinking he's one of the top dogs right now. Me hesitating for Ridley is what made me just lose to Nitro. Unfortunately. Ew!
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Ew!
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Yeah, me hesitating and not reverting sooner is what killed it. Because I cook Nitro and Eddie here if I just revert sooner when I see Ridley. Damn it, that sucks. I should have just reverted sooner. And I take second place easy. I don't beat Neato, but this is so sad. But I beat Eddie and Nitro probably by a minute. Oh, and it's also the stupid power bombs out of logic. I beat Neato, actually, if I don't do that shit. Fuck! See, this is why we can't have fun no more. Because of that. I win if I just decide to not try to get out of logic power bombs for an hour. God damn it. Can never have fun.
Unsafe toxicity level detected.
Wait, Eddie isn't 3,300 anymore, but look at this. This is where Eddie belongs, actually. No, I did some dumb fun route stuff and it cost me. Because if I revert at Ridley, when I see Ridley, instead of like grabbing a couple X's and then deciding, and then if I don't try to go for out of logic power bombs, I beat Nito by like 2 minutes. So that's just my fault. It is what it is. No, it's not an excuse. I'm literally saying what my mistakes were. My mistake was not cooking the out of logic power bombs first try, and then I bonked, and then me not reverting. That's not an excuse. I'm owning up to it. Because in my mind, I was like, well, there are 2 majors, and we have to go past... I can open it up after if you want to know my decision making. And here's a situation where I don't know if it was perfect or not, you know. At the ship Nitro, I didn't get morph until I found power bombs before I got morph, essentially. I lost probably 4 minutes going for the power bombs there. Skunky boy. Yeah, I know. I lost. I just lost first place because of the power bombs. It's whatever. It's just my fault. How's the boy? Oh, he's stinky. He's stinkins. Ben, I think you need to find a way to like be healthy with your... Like me, I yell at the chat, but in all reality, they demand that I yell at them, so I have a reason. But you have to find a healthy way to cope with the fact that sometimes that's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? Okay, so Eddie must have made some massive mistakes because I lost about 7 minutes that I can think of. Just like right off the top of my head from dumb decisions. So I think... I mean, Eddie is like stuck in season 2. That's wild. Just stuck in season 2. He can't adapt with the times. I lose 7 points losing to Mo. Ew! Because he's like 3,000 points right now. He either gets first or like 18th place. Like, god damn it, Mo. All right, Nito, what'd you do? I know you've been playing sloppy lately, so what? Okay, also poor techno. Oh no. Mac Vanish took my points. That jerk. That's the best I got for techno today. Eddie, I'm setting the timer.
I'm trying to figure out where you lost time. I'm wondering if it's the tanks at the start of the game. I
No.
thought
Okay, so I lose time because I try to get out of logic power bombs for 4 or 5 minutes, and then I don't even get them, and then I have to come back, and then I have to come back after. So that's it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I decided I couldn't leave those behind, and I felt bad about it.
Yeah. So I knew there were power bombs.
You did get locked.
So
you did get locked.
Yeah, because it's You can Shine Spark out. It's just I bonked my. Basically, I just didn't make it out. So then I'm like stuck trying to find a way to get those power bombs, and I attempted a few times, and then I'm like, whatever. I just need to go get Morph because I know where Morph is. And then we get Morph. We can do all that. Then we have to go back to the ship to get power bombs. So it sucked.
Oh man, you have to go back to the ship.
Yeah. So I lost
So
probably
you went
a good
to
4 minutes.
you went to. Oh no. Oh wait. Okay. I thought you somehow went into Turian without it, but no. That's not possible.
That's not possible. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I did that inefficiently. I was trying to get to the power bombs at first. I wanted to go up to the X up there, but then I wasn't looking at the map, and I went into Aqueduct first. And yeah, I think that's fine to do what I did, but it was a little sketchy because getting out was a little spooky. But
Yeah.
I wanted to go to the top left of the ship before Aqueduct. And I lost time for that, I think. Also, you lose on an E-Tank if you do that too, because you don't get the E-Tank in bowling. So there were hell runs. The hell runs, like I apparently I came out with more health than you did because I got the 2 tanks at the top left, and I was a lot of times like low on health. So
it was pretty bad. Yeah, I basically because of me not being able to like get out of that without Morph to get early power bombs, that lost me, basically first place. So whatever.
I thought Techno was gonna win this one, and I also thought if Sponge was here, he would have won this one because I felt like they would skip criteria. I don't know if you skip criteria, but I didn't skip criteria.
No, you can't skip criteria.
Well, I think people can get eluded by they can see the majors and want to do majors Meridia. I could see people doing that, right? I feel like Sponge would have done that.
Okay, this is one of those scenarios to where I was like, this was a pretty clear cut because once again, we know criteria is now isolated and we're in the same room. Committing down to M is like a big commitment.
Yeah. Okay, this is where Nitro and I would disagree, but I do think Mother Brains existing makes it better. It makes it like not as bad.
Yeah, but
that's the thing I was talking about, Nitro.
I think most any sane person would argue that if you're in this hall, even when you come back from these 2 majors and then you kill Kraid, if you're in this hall and you decide not to go up and check C, you're taking a gamble. Like you're just making a big risk. You have to do C.
I think it's bad. I'm wondering if Sponge would have though. I thought Techno might have because I know Techno likes the majors, right? And then I clicked a stream and I saw he was fighting Dre without Varia, and I'm like, what? Like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of what I thought would have happened.
This is a fairly balanced seed though. Because like some zones, the reason I think that is because some zones had a bunch of majors, and Norfair had a boss, Criteria has a boss, Wreck Ship was our starting zone, and it was isolated. Meridia had a bunch of majors to collect, but no boss.
Well, the reason why I wouldn't call it balance. Oh, nice. I didn't get. I got the Norfair. I went through Amphitheater in Norfair. The reason why I wouldn't. I mean, I guess you can call it balanced, but I kind of feel like it's more linear than balanced, right? Because we all just do the same thing, kind of. Feels linear. We just all do the same thing.
No, what I mean by balance is there's something in every zone. That's it.
Yeah.
You might call it linear, but it's. I mean, Finn tried to kill Ridley with. And another thing that I did wrong was I actually went into Criteria and I started collecting X's when I saw Ridley, and I'm like, well, this is actually dumb. So I collected some, I lost like 2 minutes, and then I decided to revert back to Torian.
Yes. I think reverting fast is important, but I did peek NATO and I both peeked the GT missiles, I believe. So we knew there were 10 supers, and we just remembered that there's 10 supers on the way back. So I didn't bother picking up extra majors. I finished without plasma because I was just like, as long as I have like 15 supers, I know it's like I don't need anything else at this point. That's enough because I could get the short charge from Mother Brain, and Ridley's gonna go down fast. So
all right, 5 minutes is up, Eddie. We yap too much.
Okay, all right.
I started a new lobby.
I'm already in.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. Good luck, sir.
Good luck.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, do you guys like the new time limit, the new 5-minute yap limit? Because I start to get a headache, I think. No, I think I think there was kind of a straightforward way to play this seed. But I think there was some variance if you wanted to try to kill Ridley earlier. I just hesitated, and that's what lost me time. I think both decisions were good, but you just have to commit. And I kind of did this thing to where I half committed and then backed out.